go, sports fans. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles and all their loyal fans. They are the Super Bowl champions in the league where they play. For pay! Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! And that is for you, Philadelphia, and Philadelphia Eagle fans are so happy they can even endure my bed singing. Long time coming, Philadelphia, long time coming. You finally get to the promised land. Such a loyal fan base. Happy for that great fan base. I mean, so many heartbreaking defeats in championship games, losses in Super Bowls. You're having a great year and your starting quarterback goes down. You figure the season might be over. And Nick Foles leads the way. He wins the MVP as Philadelphia knocks off New England 41-33 in an absolute shootout. Not much defense in this game. Philadelphia scored. New England scored. Philadelphia scored. New England scored. Philadelphia scored. New England scored. No defense, no punting in this game. It was an offensive fest. I mean, every single trip down the field, teams were getting points. I mean, there was not much defense going on here at all. Give Philadelphia all sorts of credit. They lose their starting quarterback late in the year, and they win the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. And how good was Nick Foles in this game? He was tremendous in this game. I don't think they lost the game, Philadelphia, when Nick Foles took over as quarterback. They beat the Rams. They beat the Giants. I don't think they beat the Raiders. They sat Foles against the Cowboys the last game of the year, so we don't count that. Then they found a way to beat Atlanta. And by the way, the Atlanta Falcons are sitting there going, we had New England down 28-3, lost that game in the Super Bowl, and we're inside the 10 against Philadelphia in a playoff game with time running out. We can't get in. The Atlanta Falcons must be sick. I mean, my goodness. But Philadelphia finds a way to get by Atlanta. Then they just destroy Minnesota after falling behind 7-0. And then they find a way to beat New England. What a great job by Nick Foles and the Eagles. The offense was absolutely awesome. Great play calling by the coach. Good job going for it on the fourth downs. The Eagles made the big defensive play with the strip sack at 38-33. First of all, when New England takes the lead at 33-32, I had no doubt in my mind Philadelphia was going down the field and getting points. No doubt. Then it's 38-33, Philadelphia, with over 2 minutes left. Everyone's thinking New England and Tom Brady are going to go down and score with no time left and to pull this game out by a couple points. But the Eagles make the defensive play of the game, and there wasn't many. But that was one, and it was a huge one. The strip sack, that leads to the field goal. Then New England had to throw the ball in the end zone at the end after that ridiculous, trickery with the kickoff. I didn't like that at all. But what a great job by the Philadelphia Eagles. An amazing job this year. They so deserve it. They were top seed in the NFC. People forget that. Remember when Foles went down, when Wentz went down, I said, don't give up just yet, Philadelphia. You're going to have top seed. Foles can get it done. Now, did I think they could go all the way and win the Super Bowl? Wasn't so sure about that, but I thought they could win short term with Foles. I thought they could get some things done. Remember, I picked them in the playoff games. So what a tremendous job by Philadelphia. Just a great job by their coaching staff. They so deserve it. The city of Philadelphia. Remember, the Eagles haven't won a Super Bowl. The Flyers haven't won forever. Sixers haven't won forever. Yes, Villanova won and the Phillies won. But it's such a loyal fan base, these Eagle fans. So happy for them. I was even happy for Bradley Cooper, one of my favorite actors. He was celebrating up there in the press box. By the way, if you haven't seen Silver Lining Playbook, definitely check that out. That is a great movie. Sports backdrop. You'll love the movie. But I was happy to see him up there celebrating. Great job by the Philadelphia Eagles. I cannot say enough good things about them. I want to touch real quick on New England. First of all, you can't blame Tom Brady in the offense for this. Tom Brady threw for over 500 yards. Yes, they left some points on the board. Yes, they should have scored some more. Yes, their kicking game wasn't great. They missed a field goal, an extra point. They should have probably had more points. They still put up 33. Brady had over 500 yards of passing. Make no mistake about it. This was on the New England defense. The New England defense was as atrocious as you can get. It reminded me of the Steeler defense against Jacksonville. They had no answers. I thought at some point Belichick was going to make some sort of adjustment. Something was going to change. It never did. Philadelphia did whatever they wanted on offense. Third down conversion. Fourth down conversion. Deep pass touchdown. Deep pass touchdown. Third down conversion. Run up the middle. Run here. Pass first down. Pass first down. They missed tackle by New England. Missed tackle by New England. Philadelphia did whatever they wanted on offense. New England had absolutely no answers on defense. This was the New England defense we saw at the beginning of the year. We thought they had fixed that. I mean, they always would give up a lot of yards, but in the red zone, they would get stingy. They didn't give up a lot of points at the end of the year. Even against Jacksonville, they had a bad first half, but came on in the second half. Their defense was as bad as it can be, and I didn't expect their defense to be great. Listen, they lost a lot of players to injury, to retirement. We know that. But what in the world was the decision by Bill Belichick to sit Butler in this game? What in the world was Bill Belichick doing here? That is some of the strangest stuff I've ever seen. Butler, the hero of the Super Bowl a few years ago, one of the better New England Patriot defenders, and they don't have many, he sits the whole game. He's crying during the national anthem because they tell him he's not going to start. He's on special teams. He doesn't get one snap on defense. And I know there's been stuff going on with Butler all year. And I know he's a free agent. He's gone to another team. I understand that. This seemed like it was personal between Belichick and Butler. Like, I know Butler at the beginning of the week was sick. He didn't fly with the team. He had to take a private jet over to catch up with the team in Minnesota. But he was healthy. He wasn't sick anymore at game time. He wasn't hurt. This was Bill Belichick's decision. He said it. He said, oh, well, I think it gave us the best chance to win. Gave you the best chance to win? No, this was personal. This was something that Belichick wanted to do personally. He said, listen, Butler, I've had enough of you. You sit down. I'm the guru. We're going to figure out a way to win without you. That's what this was about. Now, as far as on the field, the Patriots were not nearly as good with Butler on the sidelines. They were a mess. They could have used Butler. Butler said after the game, I could have changed that game. And you know what? He could have. Because remember, it only would take one or two defensive plays to turn the tide of this game. The Eagles made one big defensive play. It turned out to be the big play of the game. It wouldn't have taken much to change this game. Maybe Butler tips a pass on third down where they don't convert, or a fourth down, or maybe he makes a key tackle. I'm not saying he has to make an interception and run the ball back 90 yards, but he could have done something to change the game. It wouldn't have taken much. With the way these offenses were moving, it only took one defensive play to change the course of the game. You saw that with Philadelphia. Once they made that strip sack, that was the play that sealed the deal for them. Butler could have changed this game. I'm not saying he would have. I'm not saying he's Deion Sanders, but he has to be on the field. It's almost like Belichick was cutting his nose off to spite his face here. It was bizarre. If you would have told me last week that Butler wasn't playing, I would have said this is a major story. This is a major story. I mean, I don't know. People would be changing their picks last week if they knew Butler wasn't playing. This was a major guy out for New England's defense. They had to have him out there. The guys out on the field could not get it done. The secondary was chewed up. You're telling me they couldn't use Butler on the field? I thought at some point in the second half he was going to get a play. On a key down, he was going to be out there. He didn't have one defensive snap. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. So Bill Belichick cut off his nose to spite his face here. This seemed personal to me. This wasn't about it gives us a better chance to win. Oh, no, this was something personal. I don't know if it was the whole year or, Butler being a free agent or that he missed practice because he was sick and he missed a flight and he came to the, Minnesota later. It was maybe a culmination of everything. This was personal. Belichick wanted to sit him down, and he said, listen, we're going to find a way to win without you. The team is bigger than you. I'm bigger than you. You sit down. We're going to get this done without you. They couldn't get it done without him. They were shredded. They had no answers. They couldn't adjust. I mean, it was embarrassing defense, and it started right on the first possession. You could see it. It was going to be that kind of day for New England. Foles just chewed them up. They never made Foles uncomfortable. He could do whatever he wanted back there. He didn't get touched. He didn't get sacked. He was picking out receivers, people wide open all over the field, missed tackles all over the field. Philadelphia did whatever they wanted on offense. You give up 41 points in the Super Bowl, you deserve to lose. So that was a head scratcher for Bill Belichick and the Patriots. And listen, the Patriots next year, no doubt in my mind they'll be back. No doubt in my mind Brady will have a good year. No doubt in my mind they'll be 12-4 and probably win the division. They got to fix this defense. They're like the Steelers. They got to get this defense situated. I mean, this was bad defense. I was thinking about the Steelers-Patriots comparison. The Steelers, I was saying when Shazier, went down, they should have kept Harrison because it couldn't get any worse. And here at the end of the game in the Super Bowl, Harrison's on the field and Butler, the hero of the Super Bowl, he's on the sidelines. So it's amazing how things work out. But the Patriots, they got to get that defense figured out. That was atrocious defensive football. Listen, the Patriots, it's amazing what they've accomplished, but this decision to sit Butler was absolutely awful. But I want to get back to Philadelphia because it's their day. They did the great job here. They did whatever they want on offense. The coach did a great job play calling, gambling on 4th down, which was tremendous. He knew it was an offensive game. He didn't want to give the ball back to New England. Great play calling, great offense. Nick Foles was tremendous. The running game was good. The offensive line was awesome. Awesome. The offensive line was so underrated this year. The receivers did a great job. And the Eagle defense, even though they gave up 1,000,000 yards, they made a play when it counted. And that's all you need in a game like this. You saw that with Jacksonville-Pittsburgh. They ran a fumble back for a play back for a touchdown. That's all they needed to beat Pittsburgh right there in an offensive shootout. Philadelphia made one defensive play, and that's all it took to change the tide of this game. That's why the decision to sit Butler, to me, is a complete head-scratcher. But Philadelphia, long time coming. Long time coming. You guys deserve it. And I said last year, Philadelphia was starting to put the pieces together. They were. You could see it last year. Now, they fell apart the end of last year. But listen, first-year coach, first-year quarterback, you had to kind of figure that. And Philadelphia's not going anywhere. They're getting Wentz back next year. They have a good team. They're going to be good for a long time to come. So Philadelphia, great job by you. Cannot say enough good things about the Philadelphia Eagles. They deserve it. Fans, I hope you enjoy the parade. Have a great time out there. It should be a ball. Enjoy this one because they're going to come around often. You know how hard it is to win a Super Bowl. You know how hard it is to get back to a Super Bowl. So savor the moment. Enjoy it. Because it's very hard to get. But congratulations again to the Philadelphia Eagles and all their loyal fans. As far as the Super Bowl and all the other stuff, the halftime show, I don't get into all that. To me, that is not for the hardcore fan. I don't need Justin Timberlake at halftime. I don't need Pink with the national anthem. I don't need the long coin toss. I don't need all the commercials, which, by the way, have lost their luster. They're not as funny anymore. There's no creativity anymore. I don't need a 4-hour game. I don't need 2 weeks in between a Super Bowl. That's not for me. The Super Bowl is for people like my mother, like my aunt, that watch football once a year. For the hardcore fans like us, we don't need all that stuff. We don't need all those bells and whistles. We don't need J-Lo and A-Rod sitting there at the Super Bowl. We don't need that. We're there the whole year. We're there watching all the games all year. So the Super Bowl's not geared to the hardcore fan like me. It's geared to the people that parachute in once a year. So I don't need all that stuff. But anyway, it was an exciting game. Personally, I would have liked to see a little more defense. I don't like when no defense is played, but the game was exciting. It was back and forth. It came down to the end. People like a lot of scoring. They like those shootout games. I like to see a little more defense. Nothing more annoying to me than on every 3rd down the team picks it up. I mean, I don't like to see bad defense. I don't like to see Swiss cheese defense, and we saw a lot of it in this game. But again, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles and their fans. And believe it or not, the season has come and gone again. Where did it go, guys? I feel like we were just back in August talking about preseason and talking about opening week and Labor Day weekend. And the season is gone already. Where did all these months go? Another season is gone. How fast did it go? Had another monster season picking games. Had a ball picking the games with you guys. Always a lot of fun. Now listen, I'll be back in March. I'll do the brackets for March Madness. I always do that every year. I'll go through all the brackets with you. After that, I don't know if I'm going to be back until the football season because I don't know exactly what you guys want to hear. I know all you guys love the NFL. You all love to bet on the NFL. And I know a lot of this show is about betting. I know March Madness will be about betting in the brackets and all that. And who's going to pick the perfect bracket. But after that, I don't know what to talk about with you guys. I talked about college basketball last year, the Final Four. Not that many people were interested. In all the years I'm doing this, I think I've gotten one baseball message, and that was a guy that said he wasn't even a great baseball fan. I don't know about basketball. The NBA to me is the no drama league. I mean, who's going to beat Golden State? There's no drama there. I know the Celtics are good and the Raptors are good and you got drama in Cleveland. Houston's good. But who's going to beat Golden State? Once Durant went there, I mean, it's ridiculous now, the NBA. There's no drama. I love hockey, but I got about 3 people that want to talk hockey with me last year. I'm not going to talk tennis. I think I got one tennis fan. What am I going to talk about? Roger Federer, at 40 years old, winning another major. Where's all the young stars in tennis? There are none. I mean, what's going on with that? Soccer is a huge sport around the world, but not on my show. I mean, with the United States and teams like Italy and Ireland not in the World Cup, I don't know if anyone's going to be interested in the World Cup over the summer. Who's interested in the Winter Olympics coming up? I'll watch it. I get into the hockey. No pros in the hockey this year. I have no problem with that. To me, it's got to be all pros or all amateurs. I don't like when one team has pros and another team has amateurs like back in the day, so I have no problem with the amateurs playing. I'll get into the hockey, but who wants to talk downhill skiing? Who wants to talk figure skating? Who wants to talk bobsled? You guys don't want to talk about that. I asked at the beginning of the year, what do you guys want me to talk about after the football season? I think I got 10 messages. I think I got 10. One guy said he wanted to talk about cricket. I maybe got 1 cricket, 2 hockey, maybe, a couple college football, a couple basketball, maybe 1 boxing, 1 UFC, and 1 golf. So other than NFL football, and maybe a little, March Madness, maybe even a little college football, I'm not sure you guys want to talk about anything, especially if it doesn't involve betting. Because this has become a big betting show now. I mean, I'll talk about anything. I'll watch about anything sports related. But I don't get a lot of NBA fans. I don't get a lot of NHL fans. I don't get a lot of soccer fans. I don't even get a lot of college basketball fans. I don't get that many even college football messages anymore. It's strictly become an NFL betting show. And if that's what you guys want to do, that's fine. But after the March Madness, after I pick the brackets, maybe I won't be back till September. If you guys want to talk about something else, and there's a good number of you that want to talk about it, I'll be happy to do it. You guys let me know. Want to send me a message on something else you want to talk about? UFC, boxing, hockey, basketball, college basketball, let me know. But like I said, hasn't been a lot of you. There's been a few. Maybe 3 hockey, 2 basketball, 1 golf, 1 tennis, 1 UFC, 1 cricket. I got 1 cricket. I got as many cricket people as I did boxing, UFC, golf, tennis. I got more cricket than soccer. I thought soccer was the most popular sport around the world. So you guys got to let me know what you want to talk about. But I will be back for the March Madness. I will do the brackets. After that, who knows? Maybe just be back for the football season, the NFL, when it starts in September. It's up to you guys. Let me know. But again, it's the Philadelphia Eagles Day. They deserve it. The fans deserve it. Long time coming. Congratulations, Philadelphia. Great job in the Super Bowl. Great job by Nick Foles winning the MVP. Enjoy your parade. I'll talk to you guys for March Madness. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. I'll talk to you soon. Fly, Eagles, fly. Take care.